Assalamu alaikum dear students. Today we will start this chapter number 8, Introduction to Percentage. We have done enough questions from exercise 7b, chapter number 7. Now we will start chapter number 8, Introduction to Percentage. Now percentage is useful in conveying information in everyday life. We often see advertisements or newspaper reports which carry phrases like warehouse sale at 50% off and gross domestic product is up by 0.5%. 50% and 0.5% are examples of percentage. The symbol percent is used to represent percent. Thus 50% is read as 50%. Now next topic, percentage, fractions and decimal. Means how can we represent percentage into fraction form or decimal form. Now look at this figure. Now this figure shows a square shaped grid divided into 100 equal parts. Now 75 parts are shaded in this figure. Since there are total 100 parts altogether, so 75 out of 100 parts or 75 divided by 100 of the grid is shaded. Means 75 parts are shaded while 25 parts of this grid are not shaded. The fraction can be written in the form of 75 divided by 100. Now this can be expressed as 75%. Means 75% of this figure is shaded while the remaining 25% is non-shaded region. Conversely, 75% can be expressed as 75 upon 100. Basically, percent means out of 100. A percentage can be greater than 100%. How? For example, suppose the sales of a company last year was $100 million and the sale of the company this year is $200 million. The sales of the company this year is 200 divided by 100, which is equal to 200%. Since we have removed this 100, so we will increase this percentage sign, and this will be the sales of last year, which is 200% of 100. Now after a short definition, after a short explanation of percentage, we will start this exercise 8a. Now first question from this exercise belongs to the advanced level questions. Now let's express each of the following percentages as a fraction. It's simple and easy to write. Whenever we remove the percentage sign, we will divide the given number by 100 because percent mean 100 out of 100. Now 28% can be written in the form of fraction 28 divided by 100. For example, we have a square in which we have 100 equal parts. Now 28 upon 100 means 28 parts of the square are shaded out of 100. This means 28 divided by 100. And as I told you, whenever you remove this percentage sign, you have to divide the number by 100. Now let's simplify this numerator and denominator. Since 28 and 100 both are the multiples of 2, so we can divide these two numbers by 2. Now 2 times 1 2, 2 times 4 8, which means 14 times 2 28. Same as 100 can also be divided by 2, which will be equals to 50. If we divide 100 by 2, the quotient will be 50, which means 2 times 5 10 and 0 will be written as it is. Let's divide this numerator and denominator further by 2, which means 2 times 7 14 and 2 times 25 50. If we divide 50 by 2, the quotient will be 25. Now this is the simplest form of this fraction. First we converted the percentage into fraction, and then we simplified this fraction into its lowest form. 7 divided by 25 cannot be divided further. So this is the simplest form. Second part from this question, 158%. First of all, we will convert this 158% into the fraction form. So let's remove this percentage sign. As we have removed this, so we will divide this 158 by 100. And the second step, to simplify. Now 158 is the multiple of 2, which means 2 can divide this 158. Now 2 times 7 we have 15. Now 2 times 7 we have 14, and if we carry 1, this next digit 8 will become 18, and then 2 times 9, 18. As same as if we divide 100 by 2, the quotient will be 50. Now this is we have an improper fraction in the form of 79 divided by 50. Proper and improper fraction. Let's discuss this point a little bit. A proper fraction is a fraction in which the numerator is less than denominator. Conversely, if we have numerator greater than the denominator, then the fraction will be improper fraction. And keep in mind, improper fraction can be written in the form of mixed fraction. Now this is the form of mixed fraction. 1 into 29 divided by 50. After dividing this numerator by denominator, we can write this improper fraction in the form of mixed fraction. So this is the simplest form of the given question, which was 158%. Third part from this question is the decimal form, to 12.4%. First of all, we will convert this 12.4% into the fraction form. Simply, we will remove this percentage sign. So we will divide this 12.4 by 100. Next step, let's remove the decimal point. Since we have one digit after the decimal point, I mean only 4 we have after the decimal point. So whenever you remove this decimal point, you have to divide this 12.4 by 10. Now you see, in the second step, we have removed the decimal point. Now 12.4 become 124. Since we have removed the decimal point, so we will divide this 124 by 10. Now multiply this 100 by 10, we have 124 divided by 1000. Next step, let's divide this 124 by 1000 further. Now both are the multiples of 2. So if we divide 124 by 2, the quotient will be 6. Same as divide 1000 by 2, you will have the quotient 500. We can divide this numerator and denominator further by 2, because these two are the multiples of 2. So if we divide 62 by 2, the quotient will be 31. Same as divide 500 by 2, you will get the quotient 250. Now this is the simplest form of the given fraction. Now we cannot further divide this numerator and denominator, because there is no number which divides both numerator and denominator. And since we have a proper fraction in which we have numerator less than the denominator, so we cannot express this fraction in the form of mixed fraction. So this is the simplest form of the given 12.4%. Now next part, fourth part from this question, we have mixed fraction 6 into 3 upon 5%. First of all, we will convert this mixed fraction into improper fraction. So 6 times 5, 30. 30 plus 3, 33 divided by 5. Now this is the simplest form. We cannot further divide this numerator and denominator by a single number. So you can express this fraction into the mixed fraction if you want to express. Question number 2. Now same as just like we had question number 1, now we have question number 2. Express each of the following percentages as a decimal. First we were converting the fraction percentage into fractions. Now we will convert percentage into decimal. So simply the same steps we have to do. First let's remove the percentage sign. We will divide this 4 by 100. Now if you divide this 4 by 100, you will get the quotient 0.04. You can divide it as of, since we have 2 zeros at the denominator place, so it means that the decimal will move 2 digits toward the left side. Now 4 means 4.0. We have 2 zeros at the denominator place, so let's move the decimal 2 digits towards the left side. First digit is 4. We don't have the second digit, so we will increase 0. Now 1, 2 zeros, the decimal will move 1, 2 digits to the left side. Then the quotient will be 0.04. Or you can divide 4 divided by 100 manually, you will have the same result, 0.04. Second part from this question, 633%. Same steps we have to do. First of all, remove the percentage sign, then we will have the fraction 633 divided by 100. Now, since we have 2 zeros at the denominator place, so the decimal will move 2 digits toward the right side. Now, first digit 3, second digit 3. Now, the quotient will be 6.33. Or you can divide this 633 by 100 as the usual division. You will have the same quotient, 6.33. Now, C part, 0.02%. Let's apply the same steps which we had done in the previous parts. So 0.02% can be written in the form of fraction 0.02, remove the percentage sign and divide this decimal number by 100. Now the second step is to remove this decimal point. If you remove the decimal point, so we have 2 digits after the decimal point, so we will divide this number further by 100. So 002 divided by 100 multiplied by 100. This next 100 is the position, represents the position of this decimal. You see, after the decimal point we have 2 digits, so we will increase 100 at the denominator place. Now 100 times 100, we have 10,000s. 10,000. If you divide this 2 by 10,000, the quotient will be 0.0002. Or let's count the number of zeros at the denominator place. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have 4 zeros, so the decimal will move 4 digits towards the left side. Since we have only one digit, which is 2, the 3 digits will be zeros. So you see, let's count the number of digits after the decimal point. 1, 2, 3 and 4. So we have 4 zeros at the denominator place, so we will move the decimal point 4 digits to the left side. So this is the required decimal form of the given question. Last part from this question, fourth part from question number 2, mixed fraction. We have 33 into 2 upon 3. Same steps. First we will convert this mixed fraction into improper fraction. 33 times 3, 99. 99 plus 2, 101 divided by 3%. Second step, remove the percentage sign. We will divide this 100 by 100 and multiply it by 3 as it is. Now 100 times 3, 300. We have 101 divided by 300. If you divide these two numbers, you will have 0.337, which is the required decimal form of the given percentage. So that's it for today. Thank you.